All right, let's talk about something I know a lot of you have thought about. You're planning a trip, you see that gorgeous hotel right on the beach, but how do you actually ask for that room with a sea view in Arabic? Well, don't worry. In the next 5 minutes, you're going to learn the exact phrases you need to book that perfect room, no problem. So here's how we're going to do this. First, we'll listen to a real conversation. Then, we'll pull out all the key words. After that, we'll look at the simple questions that make it all work. And to finish up, it's your turn to practice. Sound good? Let's get started. Okay, first up, let's just listen. I want you to imagine you've just walked into a hotel lobby. You're at the front desk. For now, don't even try to understand every word. Just get a feel for the back and forth, the natural rhythm of the conversation. Ready? So the receptionist kicks things off with ahlan wa sahlan. This is like the universal welcome in Arabic. You'll hear it all the time. Super friendly, super common. And here we go. Our customer gets right to it. أريد حجز غرفة من فضلك. That's it. I want to book a room, please. Notice how simple and direct that is. No fluff, just exactly what you need. And the receptionist's logical next question is, Kam yoman turid? How many days do you want? A really straightforward question. The customer's thinking 3 days, so they say, أريد ثلاثة أيام. Simple enough. Okay, listen up, because this is the magic phrase right here. The receptionist asks, هل يريد غرفة بإطلالة على البحر? Do you want a room with a view of the sea? That's the one we're here for. That's the goal. Of course, the answer is na'am, yes. And immediately, we get to the most important part, right? Kam as-sir. What's the price? You gotta know what it's gonna cost. And the answer comes back. $100 لليلة الواحدة. $100 per night. Now, a savvy traveler always digs a little deeper. The customer asks, هل يشمل الإفطار? Does it include breakfast? This is such a good question to know. And great news, the answer is na'am, al-iftar mashmul. Yes, breakfast is included. Awesome. But wait, the customer isn't done yet. This is a total pro move. They ask, هل يوجد سعر مختلف للأسبوع? Basically, is there a different price for a whole week? This one question can literally save you money. It's a game changer. And would you look at that? نعم $600 للأسبوع. Yes, $600 for the week. Now that is a much better deal. The customer is thrilled, right? ممتاز! Excellent! And they lock it in. أريد الحجز للأسبوع. I want to book for the week. Smart choice. And just like that, it's pretty much a done deal. تمام ما اسمك من فضلك. Perfect. What's your name, please? See how that whole thing went down? Super smooth, from start to finish. All right, that was the full conversation in action. Now let's zoom in and pull out the most important words and phrases, the ones you'll actually need to use. Okay, let's look at the building blocks. You've got ghurfa, that's your room, hajz, that's the booking part, and our star phrase, itlala al-bahr, a view of the sea. Then we have the practical stuff. Asir is the price. Layla is night. And remember that powerful little word usbu? That's week. And mashmul means included. These are really the keys to the whole conversation. And check this out. This is why asking for the asbubu rate was so smart. $100 a night for 7 nights. That's $700. But the weekly rate was only $600. Just by knowing that one word, week, our travelers saved $100. That's pretty amazing, right? So you've got the vocabulary down. Now let's talk about what drives the conversation forward, the questions. If you can ask the right questions, you're in control. And you know what? It all boils down to just 3 little words. First, you've got kam, which means how much or how many. Think kam asir, how much is the price? Then there's hal. This is super useful. You put it at the beginning of a sentence to make it a yes or no question. Like, hal yashmul al-iftar? Does it include breakfast? And finally, ma, which just means what. Like, ma ismuk, what is your name? Seriously, these 3 words are like your secret weapons. Okay, you've listened, you've learned the keywords, you've seen the questions in action. Now it's time to put you on the spot. Ready for a quick quiz? All right, take a look at this sentence. Read, farag, ghurfa. I want to farag, a room. What's that missing word for book or reserve? Think back to the start of the conversation. I'll give you a second.
And the answer is Hajj. Urid Hajj ghurfa. If you got that right, awesome job. You're definitely getting this.
And there you have it. You're now equipped to walk into a hotel and confidently ask for a room with a sea view. So my final question to you is, what's next? Now that you know how to ask for an itlala al-Bahr, a sea view, what about a view of the city, al-Madina? Or maybe you're heading to the mountains, al-Jabal. The world is opening up. Your adventure is waiting.